Good morning, it is Jane, and I have a few shout outs today for you. Keep in mind, a lot of these channels are different types of channels. I don't always do just crochet and knitting. And I'm starting to venture out a little bit away from crochet and knitting because there are such a good variety of folks out there. And you guys are crooked again. Hang on. That was driving me a little bit on the nutsy side. All right. Here we go. First one is find the deals with Crystal. Crystal loves to save money, and if you do too, you've come to the right place. Let's shop together and have fun. She does a lot of different things like, the normal Dollar Tree, Dollar General. She looks at different ways to save money. So it's an interesting channel. The next one is Art B. Hiddick. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Could not get a first name. I looked everywhere. I watched a few of them. Never saw a first name. Apologize for that, but maybe you know her first name or their first name. Maybe it's Ebby. I don't know. Anyway, she says, let's talk about crafts and hobbies. She loves to crochet. She's a crochet knit designer. All of hers are mostly shorts videos. All right, next channel is Sabrina Azan. Sabrina documents her life experiences and what it's like to be a 20-something. So she's glad you're there. Her channel is Lifestyle, Art, Slow Living, Fashion, Productivity, Reflection, and Crochet. I've seen a lot of crochet on her channel. So next is Thrifty Britches. This is a sister team, Kathleen and Karen. They are resellers located in the South. So they've learned a lot about reselling during, of course, the COVID years. So decided to try their hand at a YouTube channel. They hope that you're able to glean some helpful information from their videos, and if so, that you would subscribe. And she says, let's shop, y'all. Or they do. It's an interesting thing because what she does is, as she's going through and shopping for her resale shop, many times she will feature, she'll pull up an item that she's thinking about buying. She'll look up the estimated resale value of it, and then from there determine if the person has priced it where she can actually make a profit after selling it. And she shows you all of that on the screen. So it's interesting to watch and to see. The next channel is Obsessive Crochet Lady. This is Amanda. And you guys should already know her. But I don't think I ever gave her a shout out. Then we have Oak Bay Crochet. This is Christine. She does tutorials, but she is much more active on Instagram. But there's a lot to learn from Christine through her channels. The next channel is Olga Poltava. And I got to tell you, the last video I watched was 2 weeks ago, and it kind of broke my heart, but I'll tell you that in a minute. Her channel is a crochet channel where she shares her love and passion for crochet. She designs and shares those patterns. She teaches crocheting stitches and much more. And she also has a channel that is in Spanish exclusively. The reason that it broke my heart is because she had talked about leaving YouTube. She would leave up her tutorials. But a lot of that has to do with the way the economy is within this world. She gives all her crochet tutorials free on her channel. But she does sell, I believe on Etsy, does sell patterns and whatnot. And she's had a lot of backlash from people about selling those things and selling other products that she's made, that kind of thing, and where she's just not making very much money anymore. And this is what she does for a living. So it broke my heart that she's talking about leaving YouTube because of some of the negative comments and, some of the things that are going on. So let's all support our crochet designers, whatever way we can, folks. I hope that she has a change of heart, comes back to it, and finds her joy again in it. Yeah. Next channel is Hip Stitch Studio. This is Claire, and it is a crochet channel. The next channel is It's Craftsy M. Never could find a first name, but she does crochet tutorials. Then we have Nora's Creative Corner. This is Nora, and she does crochet tutorials. This next channel, I love the name of the channel, Shani Bobani Crochets. Welcome, you crazy crafty people. My name is Shani Bobani. Shani is fine. Ha. Get ready for some crochet, yarn, diamond painting, drawing, paper craft, resin crafts, and polymer clay fun. All things crafty, all things crazy, and all for your entertainment. And like I said, you can't go wrong with that name. Then there's E. Mullins Streams. This is a knitting and crochet channel. Then we have Color and Craft. This is Lynn Beatty. She's a knitter and crafter from Norway. She does all kinds of things with yarn, colors, knits, giveaways, and a whole bunch more. And I really did enjoy watching her channel. This next channel, some of these bigger channels don't really need shout outs, but I realized I've not given her a shout out. I do follow her page, so here we go. That is Amazing Paige. And Paige does crocheting, vlogging, and all kinds of tutorials. Then there is Better Buys with Liz. These are Temu, however you pronounce it, Dollar Tree hauls, those kind of things. It's basically about purchasing some of the better items in these different places. So check her out. Then we have Material Girls. This is Alexa, and her channel is about knit and crochet. Then we have Craft Folk. I believe her first name is Jules, although I couldn't find a name anywhere. She loves crafting around and crochet. Now this last channel is very interesting. This is That One Hijabi. Her name is Ash. She's a high school student in New York City. In her free time, she enjoys doing different things like painting, crocheting, decorating, learning language. So far 3-ish. Hoping to eventually know 5 to 6. She also likes to game. And she could go on. She's passionate about YouTube and entertaining people. And no, not for the money, but to see people laugh in the result of her creations. She's excited to be here and look forward to putting out videos almost every week. Comment with any suggestions. And like I said, she also does crochet on her channel. Now, I kind of laugh about that, about not for the money, because I'm going to tell you, smaller channels don't make a whole lot of money. Smaller channels, and I'll give you, for instance, my channel, I might see $100 every 3-4 months. So no, it's not making a lot of money. It gives a little extra change. And of course, normally that all goes back into either equipment or finding things or giveaways or whatever. So yeah, there's that. The next channel is Happiness is Homemade. This is Jennifer. It's homemade for, sorry. Happiness is homemade for Jennifer. Hers is about home vlogs, cooking, things around the house. And I enjoy watching her channel. I really do. Next channel is She So Crafty. This is Dee, and on her channel you are going to find unique, out-of-the-box DIY crafts and ideas using items from Dollar Tree, Thrift, and Habitat for Humanity restores, which sometimes that can be a challenge if you've ever been to your Habitat for Humanity. She also shares her love for easy home decor using inexpensive wood, using basic tools and techniques. She always makes sure to provide well-explained instructions and complete supply lists to get you started. And new to her channel on Sunday Shop With Her videos are some of the awesome finds and scores that she finds at Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, and much, much more. I do enjoy her channel because there are a lot of things that we could reuse, that we don't need to totally get rid of. And it's just a fun channel to watch. Find some of the things that she does with some of the things that she finds interesting and amazing. And yes, out of the box. So, check her out. Then there is this Creatively Karen. This is a channel all about yarn, art, and other creative ventures. Then we have Sunflowers and Crafts. This is Janet, and she says, in the journey of life, only a true friend will walk with you, no matter how rough the road gets. And that's true. She has a husband of 30 years. She loves paper crafting, and sunflowers bring her joy. This next channel is an author's channel. And I have found a lot of inspiration with some of the things that I have read by this person. I've seen her speak in person. Very interesting. That is Virginia Martin, author. She is a self-published Christian author who is in recovery from mental health condition called depression. She publishes under the name of Virginia Martin. Most of her books are faith-based. She has written devotionals, poetry books, quote books, journals, and coloring books. And I like coloring. I have recently discovered the worlds of art and junk journaling and have embarked on learning more about this art form that gives her joy. It is another creative outlet for her besides her writing. She's all about the fun, creativity, positivity, and inspiration. And she does do that, and she shares those things with others through her writing and now her art medium. So I hope you will go give her a look-see. Absolutely interesting. Now, a couple of these I have Eating on a Dime. Cooking doesn't have to be difficult or, in order to be delicious. This is Carrie, a mom of 8 who is proud to be lazy in the kitchen. From crock pot recipes to freezer meals and one-pot dinners. Her mission is to help other families eat well on a budget without spending their entire life in the kitchen. She has a lot of easy recipes that you can make at home. She shows you how to make flavor-packed recipes without a lot of ingredients. From crock pot recipes and instant pot recipes to easy, cheesy casseroles. You'll find a recipe your family loves, and as with the easy, cheesy, what is that saying that goes down? It won't go down easy if it ain't cheesy. All right, the next channel is The Farming Pastor's Wife. This is Leslie. She does a lot of country cooking and living the country life down on the farm. But some of the cooking that she does is really basic, simple, easy, down-to-earth cooking. I don't know about you, but sometimes some of the recipes that I look at in some of these magazines call for all these ingredients that you have no access to and are like, fancy ingredients. That when you go to look for them, you either have to purchase them online or you can't find them locally, those kind of things. With Leslie's Cooking, you're going to find those items. They're very basic items. All right, next channel is Michi's Crochet Nook. This is Michi. She says, welcome. Will Coleman. Her name is Michaela, aka Michi. She hopes to inspire you to join the fun world of crochet. Her channel is all about crochet and yarn, and not a day goes by without her picking up her hook or squishing some yarn. She has quite a few affiliate things for like Rena's Threads and Crafts. Let's see, what was the other one? She wanted to thank Harniel Media for sponsoring her website, which is michiscrochetnook.com. Those channels, when you go to some of these links, if you purchase, sometimes if you're just scrolling through, some of them have ads. Believe it or not, that helps with a lot of those things that she's purchasing. I do know that she also likes to have a lot of giveaways when she does lives. So keep that in mind. She is a great channel to watch. I have been enjoying watching her. Next channel is Yarn Therapy with Ruth. Not all those who wander are lost. This is Ruth, and yarn is her therapy. So she wants you to follow for yarn-related content with a focus on thrifted, reclaimed yarns and how to make them or even use them. When she gets into the thrift store to reclaim yarn, she talks in detail about that, about some of those things that are easy to find, how to look for something that you can recycle. I do know when you're wanting to recycle yarn, you want to try to make sure it doesn't have a seam, because if it has a seam that is sewn in it, as in stitched by machine, whether industrial or a regular machine, what you're going to get many times is a lot of just one strings of things, which you could tie together. But those that aren't typically seam like that with machines, you can often recycle the yarn by unraveling it, washing it, and then reusing it, or even just reusing it and then washing it after you're done. I have done that in the past. It's rather interesting to do. And I've had a lot of fun using some of those recycles and a lot of the crocheted Afghans, sweaters, and things that I've made in the past. I used to make the guidepost sweaters a lot, and recycle yarns are great for that. And most of the time you can get some good quality for just a few dollars to make a whole sweater plus another part of a sweater. So check out Ruth's channel. Then we have Mel's Yarniverse. Mel is an Aussie mom. I do believe I gave her a shout out before, but I thought I would do it again. Learning the joys of crochet in between snacks, of course. You're going to find crochet-related content for all skills to enjoy. She has tutorials, reviews, or just chats about whips. So I hope you'll join her channel. The next channel is the Crochet Cabin. This is Kimmy. Her channel is all about yarn and crochet with a little bit of life thrown in. Then we have Lynn Marie. She does diamond painting hauls. She does work and chats, some machine embroidery projects in the hoops, and she does an awful lot of honest reviews. And who can't use honest reviews, The next channel and the last channel for today's shout out is the Purring journal. The purring journal posts anything and everything related to cats. That's why our tagline is content for cat lovers. And part of the reason that I had decided to feature this channel is because they do have a lot of information for those of us who own cats. One of the videos that I had watched that got me hooked into the purring channel was about teaching your cat no or something like that, and how to do that to train your cat. As you know, training cats can be difficult and sometimes impossible. So I did enjoy that channel for that and some of the tips that they gave. And some of them I'm already using. And, you know, one of the last things that they talk about is actually using the spray bottle, you know, with water. I use that as a last resort if they're not following the commands or they're not responding. Sometimes I do use a squirt, and generally it's not even at them, it's over them. Which the squirt enough is to throw them off and to get them running. So it doesn't even have to be sprayed at them. It could be sprayed at the floor and they run. So, but yeah, normally the techniques that they suggest do work well. So I do use those. All right, that is it for today's shoutouts. I hope you enjoyed them. Hope you will go give these channels a look-see. Maybe you'll find something you like to watch. All right, that is it for now. I'll see you again soon. Bye.